All right, all right, all right. All praises. Shalom, brothers and sisters. Thank you for being here. We are about to begin. We have a lot to discuss. Again, for those of you that just got here, Shalom. Please click the like button so the other brethren can find the notification if they will send it to them. Okay, please please do that. I'm not even sure if this thing is if the people can hear me. They should just plug it in the phone. Mm-hmm. Shalom, shalom. Thank you for being here, brothers. Thank you for being here, brethren. As you don't be knocking on the door, man. It's like I heard somebody. All right. Rule number one: when you get here, please click the like button so the other brothers and sisters will get the notification because you know how YouTube does it. You know how YouTube does it. Funny thing happened. I don't know what happened. This is very. I don't know if even I should I even say this. I can't even remember what happened. I don't know what happened. I'm opening this book. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Brothers and mm, no, it's not. Yeah, it's very quiet out there. The kids are sleeping, and the cats. Odd reason today. I don't know what that solar eclipse did. Everybody's so it's so quiet. It's so quiet. Shalom, brothers and sisters. Yes, thank you, Terry, for bringing that to my attention. Anybody have any problem? Not only with I'm not quite sure if you have problem with your YouTube, but did anybody have a problem with their phone? Like if their phone, if their contacts in their phone were missing, anything like that? Because I know Google had a breach. Google YouTube had a breach. Did the contacts on your phone vanish? Everything was erased, or what happened? Anybody have anything like that? Okay, no, good. Yeah, because Google had a breach. They sent me an email. They say one of my account has been yeah, has been I changed the account. Yeah, I changed the account. So I changed the password. So hmm. All right. Because I was earlier on, I couldn't upload any video because uh I was doing the video around like 10, 9, 9, 10 a.m. So I didn't know when the outage happened. But funny thing happened today. All my contacts in my phone got deleted, so I had to go ahead and retrieve them. Very weird things is happening. Something happened for some odd reason. I don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure my mother gave me something. This is weird. Usually my memory is very, very well done. No, if my mom give me, I'll figure this out later. I'll figure this out. Thank you for those of you who just got here. Please click the like button so the brethren can find the notification. Today we are going to discuss how World War III will be fought and more information about Atlantis. Yes, yes, yes. The solar eclipse. I don't know if it's something weird. Okay, it's not. Maybe I'm making this up in my mind. I remember something. Did I take this out? This is weird. I don't understand this. Why am I having problem with this? Usually I'm good with that thing. Maybe I need some sleep, whatever. Oh no, I'm not 100% okay. It's just how did this happen? I keep questioning my it's just something happened here a few seconds ago, and I cannot figure out how did this happen. I'll figure it out later. It's something personal. I just figured it out later. It's just something. Sometimes I'm chasing my tail, and I did something, and I don't know how. This is weird. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. So yeah, brothers, uh uh we are going to discuss. We have some new books that came in. I was gonna wait for more brethren, but it seems we have a fair amount of people here. This book, it's called Mexico. Well, it's by Frank Walters. Mexico Mystique: The Coming Six Walls of Consciousness. Okay. Um, for those of you that are asking what's happening, this is my notebook, and for some reason I was going through the pages, and I find $500 in it, and I cannot remember putting this money in here. I know if this money is in here, it's been here for at least 2 years. That's the last time I remember I put $500. I think I put like 500 or six. This is weird. Usually I remember everything. I'm like, did my mom give me this money to put it in there? Yeah, I just like because you know how I am. I keep doing things. I just find this out, and there's no note written. I can't figure it out. I know somewhere I had another YouTube channel. I was doing yeah, it's back on my mind. Like, why did this money end up in here? I can't figure it out because yes, it's crazy because I use this book for a lot of stuff. I have another channel that when I used to save money to buy the house, and I remember I I guess is very, very I don't know what happened. How did this money end up in there? I think my mom told me to put it in the bank, but I did. I got the receipt. I was gonna do a prayer, and I have the name of the brethren and the sister in here. And then when I opened this book, I'm like, "What the hell is going on here?" And the next thing you know, there's $500 in here, and yeah, whatever that is, man. Hey, I'm gonna use this for good use. Maybe I'll put it towards the mission, but this is bad on my mind. If it's the last time I remember, it was 2018. It's just this is battling me like why? Because you know what? One, when I go to the bank, I never take the money out. When I take the money out of the ATM, it's always in 20s. Okay, it's always in 20s. The last time I remember I took hundreds out, that was when I went all the way up to Pompano. I was trying to get that house. That was 2 years ago. I How did I forget about this? Boy, I was under a lot of stress. Yeah, it's just while I'm going live, and then I was like going to say the name of the people, and a lot of weird stuff happened. This morning I woke up and I was trying to contact the fellow that has the book for us, the very very rare book. He has the book, and then he is bringing the book to us from far, and every contact on my phone all the names were gone. I had no contacts in there. So I'm like, what's going on? And then I check and then I pray. I'm like, Mosai, what the hell is going on? Who doing this to me? And I pray and I find out all the contact was deleted. And I found they said the contact was deleted by some, there's a Chinese name in there, like Young Yu or something. So I thought my account was being hacked. So I did I restore it and then everything restored back. So I changed the account that I was watching one of the beloved sister Lisa Cabrera. She said YouTube was hacked. So I think probably YouTube has a outage. I think they probably delayed uh, um they probably delayed my stuff. And then while I was going online and I'm like, okay, let me get the stuff read in the notes. So I opened the book and then there's $500 in here and I don't remember. It's not something, the last time I remember I had hundreds of dollars, that was when I was doing that other channels, saving money. And anyway, this is good, right? Which showed you I lost a lot of money. I lost a lot of money somewhere. I don't know. You know what? I can't remember. I'm gonna speak with my mom and ask her, like, did she give me $500? Why would my mom give me $500 to put in the bank for her? It's crazy. It boom. That's what happened. Yeah. This is good, man. This is good. I don't know. Maybe the most I had me chasing my tail at once, and they make me put this money. And now because of the mission, and then this is there, so I'll use it. That should be enough. That should be enough for the whole mission. That is good then. Yeah, this is weird. Our Father work in mysterious way. This is weird. Let me see if I have any more. I'm gonna go through all my. Wait. Okay, there's a letter here. Okay, let me see. I think I feel. Okay. Wait, I know how this money got in here. No, that's not how. I had a debt. I had a debt since March 16. I paid that debt, but I believe when I was counting the money and I put $500 in there, yes, that's what happened. That's what happened. When I was counting the money, this is weird. I took 500 extra. That's what happened. I took 500 extra. I know it. I know I would have put that money in there. That's the letter that Debsky and associate attorneys and consular. That's what happened. Yeah, man. That's what I keep telling my people to remind me of things. I'm that guy that tell you one thing and then tomorrow I fall asleep. That's the problem with me, man. This is crazy. My Lord, this is yeah. I just got it. I was so much under stress, man. I need a break, man. I need a vacation. What else I'm leaving out there? This is crazy. Yeah, this is crazy, man. Anyway, thank you so much, brothers and sisters, for being here. Forgive that old stupid dog, man. Sometimes I'm doing crazy things I don't even remember. Yeah, I don't remember. Now I just remember because of the letter. I remember I took like the money, but I'm like, yo, I took 500 more. Let me put it there. I was in a hurry, so I put it in the book, and then now I just remember this. That's been there since March. It's been there since March. This is crazy. Wow. Thank God. Well, that is good. So, brothers and sisters, yeah, man. This book is by Frank Waters. It's called Mexico Mystique, The Coming Sex World of Consciousness. The beloved Big Judah referred this book to us and the Patreon one. For those of you that just got here, please click the like button. Okay, that's the book, Mexico Mystique, and we're about to go into some information about Atlantis. Okay, all right, information about Atlantis. Yes, this money will help with the mission, so it should be good. Boy, I need to watch myself, man. I really need to I really need to take like at least a week, just yeah. I think I studied too much. I don't know. So in this book, brothers and sisters, on page 104, well, is it chapter 3? What? This is chapter 3? Oh, good luck. No, no, that's not chapter 3. For those of you, yeah, this book is in Patreon, and the beloved brother put it in there, and I find some stuff about Atlantis in there, and I thought I would bring it to the nation, you know. Let me see. Yeah, it's okay. It's part 2, the myth of Atlantis, page 104. All right. Before we begin, brothers and sisters, welcome, shalom. Forgive me. I don't know. Sometimes I'm doing things I don't know. The other day. This is weird. The other day, I record an entire lesson, 1 hour, and then when I watch it back, there was no sound in it, so I had to redo it again. Sometimes I'm doing those things. I do it so fast, and maybe that's the spirit merging in me, and I'm moving past the time because certain things certain video I do, and I'm like, okay, did this? I think I did this video. I did this video, and then I turn out like, oh, okay, well, I really did that video. So, oh, so this is crazy. So, for those of you that are just here, uh anybody here for the first time, we want to give you a proper welcome before we move in. Anybody here for the first time? I'm running out of water. Oh, in the meantime, if you just got here, please click the like button so the brothers can see this. I believe that's how YouTube works. Okay, I don't think anybody here for the first time. We're all whole house. Oh yeah, we gotta drink a lot of water. This is weird. All right. Okay, so okay, I believe I'm not quite sure. I see Florida Braxton. Okay, all right. Whoever is here for the first time, thank you. Welcome. It is an honor for us to have you here. We are very happy for for having you here with us. Um, this is prophecy, and the most I like when his children get together and we are talking, we are discussing his business, we are focusing on him. We are not here talking about something else and celebrities or what happened, politics. We are solely focused on our Father, and he loves this. Thank you for being here with us. Hopefully, we will learn a lot. Hopefully, you will learn something before you get off the channel. Just to be clear, we have a couple policy here. The first policy, first and foremost, we fear the Most High the most. Okay, we do not fear any elite or Illuminati or little aliens and devils, demons, none of that. We fear the Father, we are afraid of him, and we give him all glories. We give him all credits. We don't believe the elite has um some type of weather machine. They can control the weather. They have clones going around replacing people. None of this garbage. We don't believe that the elite have any power whatsoever. Everything that's happening right now is the work of the Mossad, including that shooting that happened the other day at that church. May Father send more demons over there and go terrorize those people in their freaking holiday. So now, thank you for joining us. We are about to discuss World War III, how it's going to be fought, and more information about Atlantis. But first and foremost, I'm going to ask the audience to help me because I'm going to read out of this book. Okay. The book is called Mexico Mystique. Okay, the coming six worlds of consciousness. Now, anybody know? Uh, anybody know the the story? Who came up? Who originally come with the story of Atlantis? Who came up with that story? Who was the first whatever historian to came up with the story of Atlantis? Yes, the Messiah is in control of all things. Mystical mystic. Anybody know the name of this person? Anybody say this? Anybody? Okay, somebody said Toph and somebody said Plato. Toph is actually old man Enoch. If you know your stuff. Toph is actually old man Enoch, okay? Plato. Josephus Plato. Okay, Plato. All right. Plato. French is Plato. However, okay. Okay, well, all right. Then it's the mainstream knowledge, the mainstream academic knowledge say Plato was the first one who wrote about Atlantis, and then he said that Atlantis was this beautiful city that was technology advanced, like which happened 10,000 years before his time. And then he mentioned that, and he thought that Atlantis is very real. It's very, very real, and we have proof, and we will prove it to you. When we told you, we will prove the real Atlantis, not some garbage thing. The real Atlantis, the real temple. Okay, we have our people that already went there. They've been there all the time, and they told you there's a source of energy in there. You cannot look upon it. All right, let me cut short. That for those of you that don't know, yes, Atlantis is real. Okay, and it's here. We have temple in there. We have temple all over. Okay, so now because of this, the scumbags are watching. They know this, and then they were sending their little expedition go over there, and we keep telling them you cannot get to the temple. It's not like something you can just go there and then open the door, shoot, blow up the door. None of this nonsense. You can't. Okay, so we have people, that been there all the time to the temple. It's something that the priest of Mahan did everything to get their hands on. They can't. Okay, they didn't. They can't get it. All right, so it's real. We have temple. We have a concrete evidence. Like we said, we can't go over there and then just try to prove things. We have to wait on the Mosai. Like the brothers, we wait on the Mosai, and the Mosai said go. When we went to the balance rock, the Mosai activate that. We went to the America Stonehenge. It shows you the time lapse, the time frame, the our time, which is very slow, and then the spiritual time, which is very fast. And then again, in the spiritual realm, there's no time. Okay, the most I show you how slow your time is and how fast his time is. 5 minutes for him is like an hour for us. Okay, so yeah, we will get to Lemuria. We will get to everything. All right. Before we get to that, it is popular belief that Plato was the first one who came with Atlantis as a myth. Actually, that wasn't true. The first person that ever had an account with, of Atlantis, his name was Solon. Okay, Solon was the one. He was a Greek historian and mathematician. All this bull. Solon, Solon, was the first person that went to Egypt, because the Egyptian, the true, not the Hamites. Okay, remember, we keep getting swagger jack. Yeah, they're doing that. They're trying to swag it. Oh, Atlantis will rise in the Mediterranean. No, it will rise here in the fourth part. We showed you over and over again where Atlantis is going to rise, where it's going to be connected. Okay, it's not a city. Atlantis is like a giant, massive continent. Yeah, no. Solon learned it from the priests and in Egypt, and then Solon give it to Drapides. Drapides passed it on down to Critias. Critias handed down to handed down to Plato. So before Plato have that knowledge, three other people had it before him. Okay, three other people had it before him. So the first guy was Solon. Solon went and studied under the Egyptian. When we say Egyptian women, the original people that that was there before the Hamites came in, because the true remember Abraham showed the Egyptian how to build those pyramids and all that, and certain technology. But Enoch, in the book of the tablet of Toph, and it says when Atlantis got destroyed, Enoch went to the other land. And when Enoch came in, and then the savages, the barbarian, tried to attack Enoch and his little small crew. And then they were running towards Enoch with swords and stuff. They were trying to attack them. And Enoch took his Enoch took his staff, and then he forced them into place. He should have a beam came out of his staff, and they all froze in place. They all slow down, and then they froze in place. And then Enoch shoot a message into their mind. He told them, I come in peace. I'm not here to fight you. First of all, you cannot fight me. I just came here because our land, we got a little problem. We will teach you how to do this and how to do that. It's in the tablet of Toph, the emerald tablet of Toph, the story. So, and then he unfreezed them. As you can see, the video that the beloved brother Abdullah Seal upload, time, when he step into the portal, time slow down. And we have a perspective of how our time truly move comparing to the spiritual realm. In the spiritual realm, you can hear his voice going normal. His voice going normal, and then he talk after 5 minutes, and after that 5 minutes, the times keep going on. Took at least 45 minutes. Okay? That shows you the time of our world, the physical world, and the spiritual realm. So old man Enoch did the same thing for them. He freezed them in place. And then he told them that, right? So Enoch, Egypt, the true Egypt, is an offshoot of Atlantis. Maya, the Mayan Empire, the Incas Empire, all those big empires that our people were all around, and the Celts, they are all offshoots of Atlantis. They are escapees of Atlantis. We told you, and this place name again? The Arawaks, the Tainos, the so-called Native American, they are escapees of Atlantis. They are Atlantean. Before they were calling Native American and all this garbage they've been labeling in them. So-called black folks, we went to this, for those of you who don't know, they are escapees of Atlantis. Remember, during the war, it's always like that. A group of us want to go to war, and a group of us say, yo, man, I will not go to war. And it's not good. So the group of them that say they won't go to war, and they know for a fact they are going to detonate this bomb, so they flee before that. All right, let's make this quick. So now we know Solon. Solon was the first one who went to Egypt to study it. And the Egyptian told him, like, we have knowledge of this place that exists 10,000 years before, that was way too advanced than any other races, any other civilization that we have here. So they taught Solon how the way of Atlantis. Then Solon taught Drapides. Drapides taught Criteria. Criteria taught Plato. Plato taught Socrates, and Socrates to all those guys. And then that's how you got the whole Greek thing. All those cultures based on our culture, swagger jacking. That's why they always say Greek, Greek is the base of civilization. Oh, hell no. The woman stole from the Greek, and then the woman is still like those people over there, over here today. Okay, so this information is sent from this book, Mexico Mystique, for those of you who wants to know. Okay, all right. So now, the myth of Atlantis. I'm reading page 104. The mythology, creation, and destruction of four previous worlds is not unique concept of the ancient Nahuas and Mayas of the contemporary Pueblos and Navajos. Remember, before Atlantis, they had four other continents. They got four other previous ages before Atlantis. They had four other giant continents before Atlantis. The Mosai destroyed them 3 times, and the 4th time it become perfect. Okay, so the four let's see, the 4 names. Let me see this. I got the 4 name. I want to give it like is somebody calling? Nope, that's not. There we go. All right. The 4 continents before Atlantis. Can anybody name them before I go that? Anybody know the 4 continents before Atlantis? The 4 ages that happened. Well, the 3 ages. Atlantis is the 4th one. Before all this stuff happened, anybody can name them? Thank you. The Hopi prophecies. No, this is straight up from the Hopis. This is straight up from the Hopi. And I believe a sister sent me ages ago a Native American Bible, which I have to go there since this has been confirmed. And it's like this Native American Bible is like thousands of years old. And the sister sent me like this 3 or 4 months ago. All right. For those of you who don't know or didn't know, the 4 great continents, the first one was the Polarian, the second, Hyperborean, the third, the Lemurian, and the 4th is the Atlantean, serve as the successive centers of evolution and their progressive influence affect and transform the life of mankind. So before Atlantis is like Atlantis is the perfection of those 3 previous things that was made before. The reason why you see the Pacific Ocean like is so big and there's no land there, the only major, not even major, the only quote unquote somewhat major land we have in the Pacific Ocean are the Hawaiian Island and the French Polynesian Island. Besides that, you really don't have any land in Pacific Ocean. You really don't have any land there. It's just like a massive amount of water. Most of the land are in Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arabian Ocean, all the other rest. But the Pacific is considering the biggest sea, biggest body of ocean, but it's empty. It's empty. That means they had 3 previous giant continent over there, but the Mosai sunk it because they become good and then they become wicked. Okay, let me say the name again. Polarian, Polarian, the Polarian, Polaris. Okay, the Polarian from Polaris, the Hyperborean, the second Hyperbore, and the third, the Lemurian, Lemuria, and the 4th Atlantean. So all those 3 steps was the one who gave birth to Atlantis, and Atlantis was perfect. Okay, until they become wicked and then do a bunch of nonsense and then start doing human sacrifices, and then they start fighting the children of Seth are fighting with the children of Cain, and then the war happened. Noah actually escaped with his people, and then the father said, "That's it." Told Noah, "Listen, that's it, man. I'm going to destroy those souls." Yeah, Polarian, Polaris. Hyperborean, Lemuria, and then Atlantis is a fourth. All right. Again, some 3,000 books have been written about it, comprising an established Atlantinology. Okay, so all right, let's go to. Okay, so let's go to the first. The Polarian, on which the first phase of evolution occurred, the Hyperborean scene of the second phase, the Lemurian of the third phase, and the Atlantean of the fourth evolution. Lemuria roughly occupied the region between, well, they don't know that, between Africa and Asia. Now, that's all lie. They don't know the true position of those land. We do. They don't. Okay? They don't. Okay, so now, again, because of Plato, they thought Plato was telling a myth. They said there was no way that this group of people that you're talking about can be that advanced. And over here said Plato was a Pythagorean, a non-mathematical mathematician. I don't know what that is. How you a non-mathematical mathematician? Mind blowing. Whose philosophy was based on Pythagoras. Universal religion, the pupil of Socrates and teachers of Aristotle, he is now considered one of the greatest philosophers of all time. One can safely assume that his account of Atlantis was founded on authentic Egyptian tradition and was not perpetrated as a hoax of prosperity. So it wasn't a hoax. It wasn't a hoax. We know this thing, Atlantis really did and does exist till this day, and we have plenty of backup in the scriptures of many videos that we do. Okay, that Atlantis was going to rise in the last day. Okay, so now men's evolution thus far had followed the line of descent of spirit into matter. Remember, in the 10th step, the spirit going to fuse with the matter. This is a confirmation right there. When we're entering the 10th step, men's evolution thus far had followed the line of descent of spirit into matter. His life in the first phase might be compared so that in the mineral kingdom, and the second so that the plant kingdom, and then the third so that of animal kingdom, which is where we at right now. That's why they call us animals. That animal lust we keep having. Okay? He had fully developed a physical body from soft androgynous form with divisions of sexes, but he was not wholly corporeal, being receptive to cosmic influences and spiritual guidance. So we already complete all those three parts. We are going to enter in the last one, which is where the Most High are going to fuse the spirits and the body. That's when you're going to have your superhero power. Then that's how World War III going to be fought. World War III is not going to fight guns with guns or nuclear weapon with nuclear weapon. Oh, hell no. World War III going to be fought with us using our spiritual power, and then we're going to hunt you 6 sons of down. That's how World War III is going to fight. Oh, you think it was a joke when those people make, their little Avengers movie, their little Justice League? They are making those things about us. And as the brother proved it, he proved you that the time slow down and the spirit, everything is done in the spiritual realm, brothers. Everything is done in the spiritual realm. So everything is a step by step. Like we told you, this isn't going to be a war at all. This is gonna be a hunt. A group of people going to hunt down a bunch of dirty animals. You're not gonna be able to stand in front of us and fight. That's not going to happen. You do not fight the Most High. You cannot fight the Most High. There's no army in this face of this earth that will stand and fight the Most High. And I know a lot of people are saying, oh, well, the Valley of Jehoshaphat, the Most High would plead. That's not what it is. I discussed this with the brother earlier. We know the whole plead. The Most High doesn't plead with you. The Most High will slaughter you. You will be cull, Cull. You'll be like a bunch of animal that become a nuisance. Keep hearing stuff. You like an invasive species, and we're going to round in New York, and we're going to massacre all of you, slaughter. You got this guy, he can fly very fast. He can even run even faster. He can shoot fire out of his hand, his mouth, and his eyes. And you're going to come up with your little bullets and you're going to shoot him with the bullets. The brother showed you in the video how time moves fast. You're going to shoot us with a bullet. We can see that bullet get out of the gun and slowly come towards us. You saw the evidence, man. You saw the evidence. World War III is not going to be fight with guns. World War III is going to be a slaughter. A group of people are going to get slaughtered. A group of people are going to run to the bunkers and try to hide. And then some monster named Sulam is going to unlock the door and drag their asses out there so we can slaughter them. If you take your little, what is it, space jam? What they call is the Space Force? Let me tell you something. Oops. The reason why you've been seeing a bunch of airplanes falling off the sky, that's because the Most High is messing with the ley line. What's gonna happen if we got control when the Most High activate our powers and we have control of the ley lines? We're gonna shut all your little airplane down. You won't be able to fly. You cannot control anybody that can control the sky. You are God, and you will not control our sky. Anybody that can fly, whoever that on top that can see the person at the bottom, whoever at the bottom, you lost. The guy that is on top can drop rocks on you daily until he crushes you. You won't be able to control your F-16. None of this nonsense won't work. They all will be grounded. That's how World War III is going to be fought. Your little car or your GPS, did you know GPS use the ley line to look at things? Everything gonna be working. Communication is the key to win any war. You won't be able to communicate with your people. You're gonna pick up your little cell phone, it won't work. You're going to pick up your walkie-talkie, it won't work. Your Air Force, you're going to send like those giant, how they call those things again? Those giant aircraft carrier. Have you ever heard of the Leviathan? They just discovered new species of whales. Can you imagine what's there? But the Most High have down there. The Most High have animal that can just swallow an aircraft like it was a little grain of fruit, like a grape juice, like a little raisin grape. You don't know what the Most High have under the sea, man. That's how World War III is going to fight. Again, yes, we have what we call the electrical magnetic mystical field. We can activate that. Those people are not ready. Look, brothers, this is what those people were doing. They knew about Jacob's trouble, and they knew Jacob's trouble is going to be a race war. The Ku Klux Klan, they knew that. They read the Bible, but the Most High checkmate their ass. Everybody knew that. That's why they are so afraid. They always buy gun and training and shooting now. Now, instead of preparing for Jacob's trouble, everybody's preparing for this damn vaccine. Why? Because you want to get rid of the holy disease that the Most High unleash on you. Instead of those people preparing for war, and now they're preparing for vaccine. Or the incoming war. Well, because the incoming war, you're not going to be able to fight it. Did you know all your weapon is made out of metals? All your little guns, they are made of some type of metal, whether it's a titanium or regular iron. Did you know there's something called alchemistry or alchemy, alchemy or alchemy? We can just wave our hand on your gun; they will all turn to cookies. We can wave our hand to your gun, just a little simple wave, and they will turn into mud. I think something that is, I can think of something better than mud. It looks like mud, but doesn't smell like mud. We can turn it into that if we want to. Alchemy, yes, thank you. We have this power. Give me a second. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There. This book, the book of Ferilt, the old Druids, they got everything. The Oracle of the Trees of Celtic Trees Oracle. Okay, they got everything that you can practice alchemy here. We are the only people that can activate those things. Those people have been doing this thing forever. They don't know it. This book right here. Okay, I just bought this book and we're going to study it. Ow. There we go. Did you know everything, all your airplane, they made out some type of metal? Who is this? The kids are up. Yeah, up. It's going to be a lot of noise. So, yes. Where you think you're going to stand in front of a bunch of gods and fight them? Is that what that is? Are you familiar with a fellow named Magneto? All your stuff are made out of metal. Where's the other books? Man, I put it back. It's called Anti-Gravity something. I'll get it. That's how World War II going to fight. You people think like, because when the Mosai said he's taking your blessing away from you, the sword was your blessing. He's taking the sword away from you. So you won't be able to use your little gun and shoot your little missile. None of this nonsense. Yeah, I'll tell you guys about this book soon once I'm done with it. There's so much information. We barely can keep up, brothers and sisters. You think that's what that is? You think you're gonna use your little helicopter, your drones? You're going to use your drones to drop bombs on us and stuff like that. Before you use your drones to drop bomb on us, you will use them to bring you food first because you're going to go starve. We're gonna get starved. Yeah. Those people have no idea what type of thing they're dealing with. You see, they make their little movies like when you're watching the Avengers or Justice League, they showed you somewhat, let's say, guy, well, I like DC cartoons best. Let's say, guy like Darkseid. If Darkseid wanted to kill everybody in this universe, he can kill them, which is that's what he's trying to do. He can. You think you can stop a guy that can shoot laser out of his eyes? A guy that can move faster than the speed of light? You can stop that guy with a bullet. Or I'm gonna make a kryptonite bullet. Yes, as if we have a kryptonite. We've been spending 400 or 500 years with a freaky kryptonite, wrap around our neck. Now the Mossad is removing that kryptonite and destroying it. Oh, it's gonna be savage, brothers and sisters. You're not gonna be able to stand there and fought us. It's not going to happen. Our kryptonite is being removed very soon. The most I give you, for those of you that want the Gentiles to explain to you what the brother just showed you in the video with the time, they will just say, okay, what's happened here? It's fake. One, the guy did it. If he didn't did it, it's some anomaly. And then you're like, oh, I thought like Big Levi, all that guy was right. I knew they can do this. I knew the elite is so all powerful and all that. And I keep telling my people, stop believing the Gentiles. They're a bunch of liars. Those people are they are the end of the rope, and now you want them to tell you the truth. They are liars. At the end, we are now uncovering their nakedness. And we know, brothers and sisters, the ley line, you can actually use the ley line and form a force field. What happens if I form a force field on one of you and I make it smaller every second? It's become smaller, then it become a little dot. You want a giant bubble, and I make it smaller until it crushes you to a pinpoint. Did you know you can use the ley line? You can use the ley line as a communication. I have someone 280 people. When the internet cut off, which it will, we will be able to communicate through the ley line, because come on, bro, the ley lines, they're like telephone line. We'll be able to call each other and put her in, just like we are talking here. Everybody can hear me and understand me. We'll be the one who can do this with the ley line. They won't be able to understand and hear anything. They will use their phone, it won't work. They use their walkie-talkie, would not work. Their phone, it won't work. There will be no internet. Yes, the airwaves. That's why a lot of airplane, again, one are falling off the sky, and then a lot of train of derailing, because the train are going through the ley line. A lot of trains, they are being derailing right now. A lot of, you see, there are a hell of a lot more accident happen on the highway. And if you watch the airplanes, once the airplane lost altitude, when their engine cut off, either they land on the highway or they land somewhere close to the highway. That is because the highway followed the ley line, and the Most High is canceling everything. Once the Most High, gave us listen, what I'm telling you here, I'm giving you battle information, battle formation and battle information. I may not have the power. The Most High might cut me off, but when you have it, you can control the ley line. Like, yo, I remember what Brother Levi say, I'm going to cut off their communication, and you use one of the ley line and cut off the communication. I'm going to ground the airplanes and then F-150, F-35 or whatever. You ground it. I'm going to use the ley line to cause, did you know, anybody know how the submarine operate? Well, anyway, submarine operate, they use a sonar. Sound. They use sonar. You can switch the ley line underwater. They are blind. They don't know where to go. They'll just run into rocks. They will have to resurface. That's without using whatever monsters that the Most High have under the sea. Precious sonar, yes. Oh, we got retired Navy here. That is good. We got people that have been in the military. They know that. Sonar devices, none of this nonsense will work, because we have the ability to control the ley line. I may not have it, but you're probably going to have it. And you will remember, like, the first thing you're going to take out is the communication system. Boom. No internet. Look, this morning, a lot of people wake up, they don't know what the hell happened, because they could not access their Google account or YouTube or whatever. Chaos. Brother Sabah, Shalom family, I am wondering if the ley lines form circles. Definitely, brothers. Now we understand now why all those weird circles were forming, and then now those people, they saw those circles doing that. They came in and imitated and say it's fake. We were doing this. Don't worry about that. Just get some of that coke and crack and watch some of that basketball game. We did this. And that monolith, the metal monolith, hey, there's one in Vegas, there's one over there. We are doing this, don't worry. A ley line, the ley line, brothers and sisters, you pretty much can do anything. You can use the ley, like I said, the ley line. Once your spiritual eyes open, you will see them. You will actually see the ley line, and there will be like a bunch of like intent. Take it that way. Take all the ley lines are connected to each of your hair. and you can have all your hairs are like antennas. Take it off this. Take your hair as like all of them are antennas, and they are connecting to the ley lines. You can feel them, you can see them. And then you can use each of them to perform whatever things you want it to perform. This is a beautiful power that we're going to inherit, brothers and sisters. Yes. Ley line. Ley lines of the UK and the USA. How ley lines were used by the church, royalty, city planners, and the Freemason. You think those Freemason guys or the city planners, they go anywhere, they build any airport, any places? They don't do that. Okay? For instance, in this, they find out the White House is actually lining, first of all, the Capitol is lined up with the White House, is lined up with the Bear Butte, is lining up with the Devil's Tower. And the Lincoln Memorials is lining up with George Washington's statue, and the Washington Monument is lining up with the White House, which make a perfect, there you go. Give me a 1 if you can see it, brothers and sisters. Give me a 1. Here we go. All right, you see how everything lined up? This is the name of the book. Don't buy this book for no more than $24. They will ask millions of dollars. Don't buy it for no more than $24. Give me a second. Let me get another book. Give me a second. I forgot where I put that other book. There we go. Ley lines and earth energies. Ley line and earth energy, a groundbreaking exploration of the earth's natural energy and how it affects our health. Just the title. The ley line affect your health. When you gain control of the ley line, brothers and sisters, do you know you can make people sick? If an army come upon you, you can just use one of the ley line and make all of them sick. And for some reason now, we know that Mossad probably used the ley line to give them COVID-19 because it affects your health. You can use the ley line and make them vomit. You can use the ley line to make them dizzy. You can use the ley line to make them fall, just paralyze their feet or paralyze their hand. It's not going to be a war, brothers and sisters. It's going to be a slaughter. It's going to be a hunt. There's no way those people are going to battle us and win. If the ley line affect your health, then again, I'm not saying 100% the Most High is using the ley line to give you COVID, but yes, because everything is being done to the ley line. Brothers and sisters, those people build literally every single important things on the ley line. That means the ley lines are actually very important. Yes, the ley line is incredibly important. That's how World War III going to fight, man. Oh, yes, all the Masons' temples are on ley line. And we can use those ley line and destroy those things just in a fraction of a second. We can do that. Yes, too many planes are crashing down. Too many train are derailing. World War III is not going to be like, oh, those people are going to come over here with the airplane. They're gonna drop bomb on us. We're gonna run and hide in the wilderness. The Most High gonna take some of us and put in Goshen, and the soldiers going to cause havoc. Some of our people, some of the seniors, they're like, yo, man, I don't want to fight. I just send me to Goshen. Some of our women, they're like, yo, I don't want to fight. Some of the men, like, yo, I don't want to fight. Just sent me, man. I'm tired. Let me enjoy that blessing. God dang it. But some of us, when we get this power, like, yo, let me fight. Let me fight. We will be the only Air Force. There cannot be two Air Force. Two group of people cannot control the sky. Two kings cannot rule the same kingdom. You're going to fly to? Get the hell out of here. We're going to ground your airplane. Oh, I'm going to use those tanks to, but get the hell out of here. We're going to ground your tanks. Or well, I'm going to go use my submarine. Okay, well, as if the Sulanuf and the Leviathan is not in the sea. Well, I'm gonna use. You're not gonna use nothing. You're gonna run and hide to your bunkers. If the quote unquote the elite know, why would they build bunkers? If they know they were going to want to run a war, win it, they will never build bunkers. If you build bunkers, a bunker is something you went and hide. You don't go in your bunkers to celebrate victory. What is this? What's going on here? You run to your bunkers to celebrate? What the hell are you going to celebrate? You run to your bunkers to hide. That is because you're hiding from a predator. You're going to be hunted down. What? What would you do if one of our women can scream and a shockwave come out of her mouth and take down a skyscraper? Oh, I know. I'm going to tase her. Oh, really? What would happen if one brother can shoot lightning out of his hand and take down one of your tank? You going to tase him too with your little like 1 million volts? Is that what that is? Brothers and sisters, there is a reason why when those people see you with no arm and they say shoot you, there is a reason why those people see you, they thought you have a gun. There's a reason when those people see you with your arm, when you put your arm up, their spirit don't see that. Their spirit saw you do this. You're trying to shoot some beam at them. They understand the type of power that you have in your hand. You saw those? Those are lines. Those are lines in your hand. Can you imagine if you can channel the ley lines through the lines of your hand? If you can use one of the lines that is connected to the highway line that has cosmic beam, you channel that to your hand and came out of your line in your hand, you can destroy anything in your path, man. That's how World War III is going to be fought. Oh, yes. Or you're going to throw a grenade at a guy that can shoot fire out of his hand. He will cut this grenade and it will explode in his hand. He won't feel anything. Then he will burn you to ashes. Guns? The Most High is taking away your blessing. You will have the gun, you won't even know what to do with it. You will try to save your life. Did you know the Most High have multiple dimensions, multiple planets, that he has certain animals? Did you know all the ley lines are interconnected? They are interdimensionally connected. You can use the ley line to open a dimension where a bunch of animals can just open a portal and then they will just come here and start devouring people in the street. The Apocalypse plague number 7, wild beasts will be their grave. Did you know animals use the ley line to communicate? Did you know birds use the magnetic field of the earth, which is the ley line, to travel? Did you guys saw they had a bunch of vulture in the state of Pennsylvania that was throwing up vomit in those people's houses. The vomit smelled like rotten corpses. They were vomiting all over the neighborhood. Gee, I wonder why. Yes. Dolphin use. Do you know animal? They use the ley line to navigate. You can use the ley line to control them. Oh, you think when Aquaman in that movie controlled the Leviathan in that movie Aquaman used the ley line to communicate with the sea animals. Can you imagine a sister doing this? Well, we already know those mermaids can do that. They use ley line. They use the sonic scream. You don't know. Look, people, listen. They have books that we don't have that have those type of powers that we used to exhibit back then. Yeah, all those animals, they feed on the ley line. There's a reason why when something is coming, something horrible like an earthquake, you can see a dog just look around and the dog run. That is because the dog connected to certain of the ley line. He can see it before you know it. And this is after that, you guys are like, whoa, what the hell is going on? An earthquake. There's a reason why when a big disaster is happening, all the birds are flying away. Yes, the birds are flying to the south. They know the winter is coming. A regular human don't know hish about that. He will freeze to death. Before he get out of that place, he will freeze to death. There's a reason when those people see you in their neighborhood, they call the police. They don't feel at ease. Their soul is not at ease when they see you. That is because in the spiritual realm, they can see how great your power is. It's a very big deal, brothers and sisters. The ley line is a very big deal. In the meantime, brothers and sisters, please click the like button so we can notify the other people. The Druid Cave. Oh, sorry. All right. The Standing Stone at Kilmartin is part of the Twin Lunar Standing Observatory. Okay. So they use the sun to observe the sky. They use the stone as a They use the stone as a telescope. This stone has a hole in it. Our ancestors use it as a telescope to watch the moon. There you go. Right here. So much information about the ley line. Brothers and sisters, World War III is going to be a massacre. It's going to be a slaughter. Oh, yes, Esau's trouble is here, man. Yes, that's how. Look, brethren, let's make an analysis, okay? We know for a fact the ley line exists, and those people practically build every single thing that they have on top of the ley line. And we know they have positive ley line and negative ley line. The reason why they're feeding you garbage is because they want to feed on your soul. They want to feed on you. And the reason why they see you walking around, you're already a threat. Without a gun, you're a threat. Because they know for a fact, once the Most High step in step number 10, the spiritual power going to fuse the matter with the body, there are no stopping you. Guess what? They know for a better fact that there will be no 2/3 having this type of power. The 2/3 could have helped them. That's why in their little movies they fantasize about like Superman always helping people falling off building, always save a cat stuck in a tree. They're trying to program you so when you got your power, so you will save, so you will go against another brother. Oh, don't kill this man, don't kill this woman, don't murder that child because I feel bad about him. That's the two-third mindset. It won't happen, man. The two-third will not inherit anything. They will inherit the same thing that the Gentiles inherit. Yes. There's a reason, brothers. When those people see you, they cannot, their spirit, they can't, they have to kill you. They have to murder you. They have to murder you before you murder them. Thank you, brothers. 7 days away from the great conjunction. That would be cool if we get some shirt saying that step 10, step number 10. That's how it's gonna be. Now we discussed before. Let me lift this. We discussed before, brothers. In order for the Most High to granted you this type of power, you have to give him all praises first. Not only you have to give him all praises first, you have to pray and cry unto him. You have to come to him with fasting, mourning, and weeping. If you are a freaking coward in this world, you never fought because you want to inherit the kingdom easy. I'm gonna be easy. I'm gonna forgive all my enemy. And when the Most High give me the power, and I'm not going to fight. I'm going to try to get the kingdom by being passive. No, it's not going to happen like that. It's not going to happen. The Most High will only grant this power to the people that fight. Well, the elect. Am I one of the elect? I have no idea. At least, maybe I'm one of those chosen Gentiles that bring you the good news. And when the Most High activate everything and I don't have the power, I'll be fine with that, man. I'll be fine to cleave unto Israel and just enjoy the kingdom with you guys. Enjoy those years that the locust and the cankerworm has, eaten. Look, you have to work for the Most High likes seeing you working. He likes seeing when I told my child, my face is turning towards you, but you can't see his face. The Most High is hiding. He's looking. You can see some eyes looking. You're like, who's looking at me? You're going to go ahead and chase that person. The Most High like that. He like when you search him, when you seek him. What we are doing here, brothers and sisters, we are seeking the Most High face. We are sharing information. We know for a fact we will use the ley line to pull Atlantis at the bottom of the sea. We'll use the ley line to lower the city of Enoch, the city of the Zion, onto Atlantis, onto the fourth part. Yeah, a lot of us know. A lot of us are cowards. They won't pray. They won't pray against the enemy. They'll just wait for me. Most High, protect me. Make sure I'm all right. Give me food. Give me this. And don't forget to let the liquor store open 24 hours. Most High, thank you for blessing me. Oh, I'm an Israelite. I'm done. Thank you for... Is that what that is? You won't fight for your brothers. You won't fight for your sisters. You won't fight for the nation. Oh, when the Most High promised Abraham the Holy Land, brothers and sisters, for those of you who read your book, for those of you who read the story of Joshua, did the Israelite inherit the Holy Land in peace? Did they passively inherit? Did they passively take over the land? Did they passively sweep off the giants of the land? Yes or no? Let me hydrate the holy temple with the Holy Spirit. Yeah, yes. Oh. Oh, hell no. When those guys were fighting, brothers and sisters, when Joshua, the army of Israelite, were fighting, Was a regular war or massacre? Did they leave anyone alive? What was it? Was it a massacre or just some type of war, peaceful war, some passive war? What was it? They killed women, children, men, beasts. Massacre to sweep them off the land. What make you think when the Most High give you back that power, you're just gonna use it to save the Gentiles from who? From your other brethren? You're going to be like Superman flying, catch this cat, and then try to save the people, be a superhero. Oh, hell no. It's going to be the same thing. It's going to be a massacre. No one were able to stand against us, and no one will be able to stand against us. Not anymore, not again. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. The Most High not gonna let you. Oh, it says you have to take the land back. You're gonna have to put the work. The Most High does not like laziness. The Most High will not tolerate insubordination and laziness. Just like you get them. Hey man, I'm Israelite. I'm baptized. I'm saved. I got the blessing. Everything else. Can't wait to get the kingdom. Oh really? That's how that's going to happen. Now, the Most High gonna give you the power, man. You're going to fight, yo. That's how World War III going to be fought. Your little guns won't work. We already told you the atomic bomb, you stole it from us. You know the carnal way of using the atomic bomb. Did you know the atomic bomb, to properly use it, you have to connect it with the freaking ley line, which is called electromagnetic mystical bomb. You have to connect it to the ley line. When you detonated one atomic bomb, you can multiply it to the ley line, it become 1,000. That's why when we have 314 people with us here, we can drop 314,000 atomic bomb at once in the spiritual realm by doing one thing, and we're going to do it right now. All praises to the Most High. Type it in the comment. All praises to our Father YAHAWAH. Those are bombs we are dropping in the spiritual realm. All praises to YAHAWAH. Ahaya, Anoke said, Allah, Aya, Aya, Ahawa, Awa. Bombs. That's what we do. Those are bombs. Everybody that do this just drop us. Demons are running and burning right now. Yes. That's what the Most High like. My soldiers over there dropping. Man, these Haitians real, man. Yes. You can do that. You don't know how to connect it, the atomic bomb with the ley line, the spiritual side. You don't know that. We can. What's gonna happen when we use the ley line to mess with your little GPS and have you, all of you, in one spot, all of you meeting in one spot for a final meeting? Like the Father say, I will plead you in the valley of Jehoshaphat. And when he used the ley line to get you into the valley of Jehoshaphat and drop a spiritual atomic bomb on you and destroy all of you right there. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, that's how World War III is going to be fought. Brothers, thank you for all of you that being with us. Understand this, that the Most High is going to use the ley line. Prepare your body. Pray unto him. Cry unto him. Fast. Don't go back into this world again. I know some of you been emailing me. You got people in your family that are hardcore Christian. You can do anything for them. Just wait for the Most High to open their eyes. Well, if not, well, amen. They will not be able to inherit the kingdom. They will not be able to inherit anything. Now I got some name. of the brethren that you need to keep in prayer. Please don't leave, brothers and sisters. Please don't leave. We have to give the name and the blessing so you can keep our brethren and prayers. Okay. We got Sister Virginia's son. He has a court date because some mechanic messed up his car. So we asked the family to pray for victory. Okay, pray for victory. We got the beloved brother Scott Adams. He's a senior. All right, he has COVID-19. Okay, this is his 8th day of having that. Okay, pray the beloved angel, Archangel Raphael, to heal him. And we have Sister Yvonne's grandfather. Okay, he has his feet need to be healed. He has diabetes. We'll pray for him, so his weakness and his harm will heal. Okay, he's a senior citizen. All right. We'll ask the Mosai to heal his friend. Also, her name is I believe Connie. She's going to chemotherapy. May the Mosai send Raphael to cure them and Gabriel to strengthen them, and all the people. Please, brothers and sisters, don't fight this battle alone. You have the whole nation with you. Father has his power in you. Okay, pray for your people. Make sure, brothers and sisters. Again, we say this: your prayer will not work if the person that you do that for is a hardcore Christian. I know you feel bad for your own family, man. If that person is a hardcore Cesare Borgia believing Christian to death, it will not work. And we know that a lot of our family members, they are hardcore Christians. They are hardcore Muslims. They are hardcore, well, it's straight up Satanists. They will tell you they are narcissists. They're about to die. I'll go to white Jesus. Let me die. Father, if we pray for you, if you uncover your heart, you repent from your sin, it will work. Give me a second. Yo, what up, son? All right. Again, we told you this. If your family member is that guy that go to church every Sunday, and now all of a sudden, because that person is sick, he know the power is with you. Now that person want the power, it will not work for him or her, whoever. That person have to truly repent the church. That person have to tell you, I repent and reject white Jesus, Cesar Borgia, Sunday worshiping. And one sister emailed me. She said she went to Walmart or that place. He saw our own people loaded up their cart with Christmas gift and all this bull. And the sister feel like to yell at them. If your family is one of those people that want the blessing at the same time serving another God, it will not work. And if it is so, please don't put yourself in the line for those people. If the Most High look in your heart is uncovered, and you know for a fact that family member is a hardcore Christian to the core. He's a hardcore Christian to death. And you know that. You don't tell this person, listen, in order for Raphael to come in the midst of this house, in order for Gabriel to come here to heal you, you have to reject your insanity, Christianity, Catholicism, Muslim, whatever the hell it's called. If not, brothers and sisters, it will not work. We got people calling, man. They are doing pretty well. Sisters went surgery, went fine. Brothers that had cancer, they didn't want to eat anything. Now they are eating, they are doing fine because they have the heart uncovered. But if you have your mom, I understand you love your mom, but if she's a hardcore Christian, the hardcore Christian, it will not work, brothers and sisters, okay? Please send us your prayer to email. We'll do everything that we can. The Most High see my heart. He see I'm doing this because I want the nation to succeed, okay? Thank you for all of you for being here with us. I got way more information. Then again, it's Monday night, man. You can keep the people like that. Remember, brothers and sisters, this Thursday we're going to fast for the Great Conjunction. All right. Today was the solar eclipse. Get ready for the rest of the month of H that's going to happen. All right. 1, 2, 3. All praises to the Most High. Please click the like button, brothers and sisters. It was an honor for being here with you. Keep the brothers and sisters in your prayer. Pray for the nation. The church has taught you to pray only for yourself and pray for the church, for the pastor. Please, brother, pray for the nation. Ask Raphael to work in the midst of us. Yeah. Yeah, some of your people are Jehovah Witnesses, and now they got that COVID-19. They want to be saved now. All of a sudden, they believe, but they don't reject their father. So they have to tell you, son, mother, daughter, brother, I reject white Jesus. I reject Christianity. I accept the Most High with my full heart. I want to be you. I will never go back to church. I will never go do none of this nonsense, and that person will be good. Okay. Thank you, brothers, for being here with us. Make sure you click this like button. Make sure you pray, brother. You don't have to be praying with us, but cry unto the Most High. He's your only hope. He's your only way to get out of here. Put all your faith in him. Give him all credit. Again, we say this. Once you give the Most High all praises and all credit, it fall on the Holy Spirit. It fall on the YAHAWAH. It fall on the angel. It fall on us. Give him all praises, man. Don't follow me. Follow the Most High. I have no idea what I'm doing. Pray the Most High to unlock and give you the power and the knowledge of the ley line. All right? All praises, and I'll see you folks tomorrow at 12 for the prayers, okay? Shalom. All praises to the Most High, YAHAWAH, the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the earthly mother, sanctifying YAHAWAH, the Holy Son. Shalom.